Welcome back to some Death Store. I'm Dear Darling, and reaping the souls of the dead is no easy task, but some crow has to do it. Well, we're very much in the sort of final stretch now of the main campaign, and I'd imagine there's stuff after the actual story campaign of things to collect, but we are, I don't know why we spawned here instead of at the actual door. Maybe we had to go through the cutscene again, I'm not really sure. But, of course, we are fighting our old crow friend who has gone a little bit berserk after finding out that he's still going to perish anyway. I don't see what a big deal is, you know, everyone dies in the end, so why is he complaining about it? Obviously he's in a high stress infamy situation where, you know, he devoted his entire life basically to do this sort of this thing of trying to get back his soul so he can live what he believes to be, I suppose, a fulfilling life, and finding out at the end that it's not even possible and it's not at all worth it because it is an impossible feat, kind of mentally shattered him. So we're going to go and try and knock some sense into him by fighting him, I guess. I can't exactly remember what he wanted us to do, but oh yes, it was each time we hit him, like one of his crow things came out, and I wanted to try and keep him at range. Otherwise, he runs into you and does something like this, which is, you know, not ideal. I can't imagine oh gosh, I can't imagine we're actually able to hit him when he's charging around, but it'd be cool if we could. Okay, that was a little bit risque, I'm not gonna lie. This is an interesting pattern. We just need to make sure we don't get hit. Let's give me... Oh my word. I hate his charge, you know, like that, where he just like runs at you like this. Okay, well, basically this fight is a fight about playing it safe, which I'm not doing a particularly good job at the moment. I wonder if it's even worth setting him on fire or not, if the fire damage is actually doing anything particularly... noteworthy, you know? Does the burn damage do anything, or is it just based on the amount of souls that he's got coming out of him? So yeah, to be honest, actually, I think the arrow might be better. Not because it does more damage, but it charges up about 10 times faster than the actual fireball does, which is of course very useful. So that's probably why he summoned souls. I think this fight is intended for you to do it from a range sort of perspective. And we will probably die on this this round, but it's okay. We're going to try and figure out if he's got any new attacks eventually. But yeah, I think it's very encouraged for us to do this from a range, just due to the fact that he spawns a soul every single time. I didn't realise we could just actually walk out these attacks and it was still remotely fine. But you see how much faster it is to do the arrows and to not... Oh yeah, I remember now, but this is like a vacuum or something. Oh, it explodes. I forgot the vacuum explodes. We're meant to shoot it. Problem is we can't really shoot it, because if we shoot it, that means we're going to be down one arrow, aren't we? Oh. You know, because we shoot one arrow, we hit one soul. That's how we get our ammo back. But then it's sort of just like, it becomes, oh gosh, I didn't even see that soul there. It becomes a question to me of, if we waste an arrow, I suppose, on that black hole, how are we going to get back the ammo that we spent on it? Also, if we ever miss an arrow, actually, we're going to miss out some ammo. So I suppose that's when the trade comes. You had to do some more risky hits to actually get your ammo back. Right now we don't really need to, because we can keep a safe distance away from him as we sort of just pelt him out with arrows. I can't tell if our reflected souls are actually damaging him or not. It'd be nice if they did though. Any little helps, especially if we're trying to keep out of range. It's a bit difficult to tell though. Certainly going to say. But I think we very much sort of cracked the case of how this fight goes. I think we need to get a risky hit in at some point, because we are slowly running out of ammo. So there we go, there's one nice risky hit. I just want to get a bit more ammo back, hit the souls. I missed another shot. Okay, nice, nice. We're doing alright. Just keep it up, keep it up. You don't want to be too risky. You don't want to be too coy with it. You just want to be consistent. That's what these sort of fights are. If you ever, think back to Hollow Knight, what got us through is just by not being risky, just sort of doing it. It's once you get sort of comfortable with fights, that's when things get a little bit dangerous, because then you start going for much riskier attacks, and you're like, ooh, I'm sure I can do it like this. I'm sure I can switch, get a little hit in here and there, and that's exactly what he wants you to do. So let's make sure we get that explosion. I wonder if that explosion can hit him, actually. Might be an interesting avenue to try and explore, should we really want to, but for the moment, I don't think we do. I think we just want to, keep our distance, again, keep pelting him. We don't know if he's got a second phase or anything like that. And for now, we want to exercise caution and dodge when we can. Expertly done so thus far, I must say. It seems like the reflection very much does do something. I don't know what these crows are. I assume we just can't run into them, lest oh, these crows just do. I don't know if they're doing damage or trying to do damage. Well, they're a little bit annoying, so I'm just going to get rid of them if I can. Oops, missed a shot there. I don't know why I went for that hit at all. It was just so unnecessarily risky. But honestly, we're doing a very good job right now, and I just want to keep that consistency up, and hopefully, pelting him with arrows is kind of a way to go. Certainly don't know if it is or not, but oh gosh, our perfect run. Oh, we did it. For now, second phase. I've got to imagine. Is that it? We almost perfected that entire boss, which is utterly insane to start off with, but I guess we rescued Death. What was your voice? Can't tell you how long it's been since I felt a fresh breeze on my face, or well, anything. I can't believe we actually almost perfected a boss. That's unbelievable. If only I didn't run into the soul at the end. You never appreciate something until it's gone, do you? I saw a lot of that in my job, but until your Lord of Doors locked me up, I never thought it applied to me. I'm sorry about your big feathered friend back there. It's always hard for a living to get let go of a dead. Even more of a rough one, having to reap him yourself. I can sort of understand that feeling. Even if it wasn't your intention, you done me a huge favour here, Crow. Yeah, why didn't you reap him anyway? But this isn't quite over yet. Because while the door has been destroyed, my power is unfortunately still trapped in its remains. Ah, there we go. Here's a true final boss. Forging the door required a piece of my own soul. I need it back before I can do my job again. That means if I want to end the cycle, someone else has to take down the Lord of Doors. Have you guessed who yet? I think it's me. I mean, me. I won't be making any more deals again, that's for sure. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. And remember, Death is on your side. Hey, thanks, Death, I think. So I don't know if... I guess that's kind of it for that, but hello. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. I'll be lurking here till the job is done. Well, there we go. We got one final step to do before we are into very much the end game now, where we just need to reap our boss's soul. We got a little bit of soul for that. So it turns out we definitely should have leveled up our magic more. That magic, a higher level magic, probably would have been a lot more useful for that fight. Especially since it's very difficult to get any melee attacks in, which is, sort of a travesty of us making a melee focused build. But what can you do? Back to the office, where perhaps we'll be facing the true final boss now, Rebellion. What was it? My fellow crows, we've arrived at a moment foretold long ago. Today, Death's door has been opened, and Deaths themselves have been freed once more into the wild. Yeah! Fear not, this is not the end of days, but the beginning of a bright new future. I like how the secretary person's just sort of sitting around like whatever. The force of life and death have been unnaturally thrown into chaos for 1,000 years, and we crows played a hand at that. Woo! We must right our wrongs. We must accept our fates. We must reject those who lead us into a future with no hope. Yeah! It's time for the Lord of Doors' reign to end, and for us to return to a natural life cycle. Even as our world teeters on the edge of oblivion, souls like these forest spirits still manage to emerge through the cracks. So it's like a very persistent weed, I suppose, through the pavement cracks. Soon a new age will begin. Or what? Soon a new age will begin, and the world will teem with new life. Nice. We always like to see new life. He's got very angry eyes now, from someone who was so chill before. For that to happen, the final hours of his foretold day must play out as ordained. The crow that freed Death will have to end the Lord of Dawn's reign. Is that it? Okay, well, I mean, simple enough. I guess we'll just do it. Oh, there we go. There's our final door, the door to the Lord of Doors. He's probably waiting for us. He probably knows what's about to happen, eh? I hope it's not a point of no return, but everything seems to point to a fact that it isn't. So, welcome to the Soul Vault. Would you like to increase your combat abilities? I guess just in case we should probably level up our magic in case we will have to do a fight like that again. You know, we got to go like fight your boss. You don't want to just like give us all the upgrades or whatever? I guess not. I've no doubt you'll be able to complete your task, old friend. Have faith in yourself. Thanks, buddy. What have you got to say? Are you? No, Agnes is over there. You're a friend who doesn't like us. I feel like my whole world is crumbling beneath my feet. But somehow, I also feel hopeful for the first time in... Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever felt hope. Maybe I won't have to work so hard anymore? Yeah! Reasonable working hours. Ball plot. All this death and rebirth is a daunting prospect. But I think everyone here is sick of what this world has become. A new world. A new start. I wonder if there'll be new TV shows too. Undoubtedly, poor plot. So I guess we'll... what was your voice? So I guess we're all going to be out of our jobs soon. Finally, I could be free of a rat race. Never wanted to be a reaper, you know. It's just a matter of necessity. I wonder what I could do next. I guess endless possibilities lie ahead. It's nice to see everyone so hopeful about this sort of thing. Of course, it all depends on you finishing your job without getting killed in the process. But I reckon you'll get it done, kid. I can't die, I can just respawn. I know it seems the world is ending, but I really hope I can find a new job after this. I honestly just love typing. The feeling of keys in my feathers. The clicking and clacking as I push them down. Look at me, getting carried away. Go on, you best finish clearing this mess up. I have a resume to write. You should become a stenographer. Agnes. That's like typing all day, isn't it? Or, I guess you could become a writer, but you haven't said much about whether you like actually creative writing or if you just like typing, I suppose, full stop. But we're going to give it a good shot. Where we got most of the combat I think we got all the combat upgrades that we need to get. So here we go. Ha! Okay. You're just staring at us. Okay. What's this place? Is that a confessional? So we're going to do the classic Dear Darling thing or completely ignore where we actually need to go. Oh, I remember. This is where we went that one time where we were just like, oh, you know, why we ended up here after we collected the Grandma's soul? I can't really remember. The Urn Witch. Hello, Lord of Doors. You've been expecting us, probably. I've been watching you, young crow. I never really thought it would come to this. Yet here we are. What's that meant to mean? Huh? Each of my kind are created by the Lord preceding them, and trained to take over their duties before they pass on. On the day we are created, we are told the day on which we will die. Must be a bit nerve-wracking, but I suppose you can best prepare your entire life around that sort of thing. My predecessor, my creator, was a cold-hearted tyrant, obsessed with rules and order and how things had to be. The old fool never even gave me a name. Can you believe that? How would your life play out if you knew the exact day you were going to die? Honestly, I think things would be pretty decent, you know. I mean, I'd be quite shocked if it's quite young, but I'd be able to organise my life around it, you know. And just being able to know how much time I got left with that sort of thing, I'd be like, you know what, might as well do it. Life's too short. That's how I see it, but I know not everyone's going to see it the exact same way. If every moment of your existence revolved around its ending, I feel like that's the wrong sort of perspective you have about it. It's more like you should be like, your existence has now been benefited by the fact that you know how long you've got. You know what time you have to spend, and you know how much it's worth to you. Ain't that something special too? I had to do everything in my power to save myself. I know my actions are not entirely moral, perhaps not even justifiable, but I cannot just let myself die. I refuse to go without a fight. Then fight we shall. So, young crow, are you ready to fight for your life, as I am for mine? You know what would be really cool here is if you actually only had one shot to do this fight. Ooh, okay. And if you died, then that's it. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Okay. You don't have the most advanced mechanics, I will say. Oh no, I missed. Is this really it? This can't be it. You must have another phase. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. I guess you are the Lord of Doors, so this does make sense. You seem to be finding inner peace. Okay. Oh, we go in here? Hello? Are we just running to the end? I don't really know what we're doing. Hello? Just a maze? Alright. Oh. Oh, we get to use all the abilities that we've ever used, maybe. There's a little bit of like a Takeshi's Castle sort of thing going on. That's interesting. A little bit of like a... Oh, God. Oh, I thought you were... in the middle. That actually very much confused me. I'm not very good at this hook shot, apparently, aiming. Alright. I wonder if that door can actually hit you, and then you actually take damage from it. Oh, back here we are. Okay, we'll see, you know, see if you got any new attacks. It doesn't seem like it. A bomb. Just going for the heavy attack. Oh, hold on. What? That's a new attack. Oh, God. Oh, we actually dodged it somehow. What causes you to do that attack? I don't really know, but I suppose while we still can, we'll get some extra damage done on you. I wish I didn't take so much random damage. Okay, it seems like we've got another sort of parkour section. Sometimes a little bit difficult to tell where the balls are because of the isometric view, you know, we got going on. That's what I'll certainly say. It's the thing with the anchors being here, is you kind of know exactly where you have to go. It's just kind of hard to tell sometimes where the balls are. Maybe it's my depth perception is a little bit wonky, but I'm not going to say no, I suppose, but it isn't. Interesting, so we're fighting you in all the different areas. You are slowly taking damage. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Hey. You can't do that. That's cheating. It's a little bit... Oh, my God. That hit me? Oh, I thought we were going to first try it. If only we didn't take so much random damage from the bisons, I'm going to be honest. I'm also getting a little bit greedy. It seems like magic is actually really, really strong if it doesn't just like cancel my auto attack every single time. I like how he does a finger guns. Oh yeah, we should probably go along the side here. Yeah, I have a little bit of an annoying issue where it seems to want to cancel my auto attack to cancel the magic I'm charging up to do an auto attack a lot of the time. Which is, you know, not exactly what I always want to happen, but that's what sometimes, if I fail my hook shot, that's why, like if it fails to come out, not if I just miss it. That's often the cause of it. I wonder if that actually does damage, so then it means in this next phase he's already damaged. Doesn't seem so. So of course we'll just let you do your swipes, and then if you want to attack, then you can attack. But we're not going to be too bothered by it. Again, it's just consistency. Like, his attacks are very premeditated. Like, he's got, oh gosh. That was just laziness. See? You see that? It didn't dodge for some reason. I don't know why. I can never tell why it doesn't dodge sometimes. Sorry, why it... Like, I dodged, but, I was just trying to fire a fireball instead. But no, what I was saying is, like, sometimes I'm just, like, too lazy to dodge. I'm like, oh, I'm going to dodge that just by walking out a bit, which is, you know, not really the... In a life and death scenario, you should very much not probably be taking that sort of attitude. You should be like, I should be trying to dodge anything that comes my way. So make sure we got the right ability. We'll start off with a nice fireball. Or just dodge his attacks. If he goes for a swipe, just be a bit careful. Here we just run. It's not worth trying to get damage off. We still took damage anyway, so I don't really know what that says about us. That was a little bit dicey, I'm not gonna lie. And if we can throw a fireball, let's throw a fireball. But when he's doing these ground slams, it's not worth trying to do anything fancy, methinks. Because we're in it for quite the long haul, I suppose, in this sort of fight. I wonder if you can actually kill him, if you manage to do enough damage in that sort of, like, little slot you got. I don't know, I don't know. Okay, we're going to try and, of course, dodge this slot again. Oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention to those ones, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Interesting, I guess you could take the signpost over here. Can you? No, you can't, apparently. I was like, what if you just take a signpost and just, like, you know, said screw that to this mechanic that we've got going on. Okay, switch back to a fireball. Get ready again. Instant fireball. I see. You're doing a Betsy attack. Then as soon as you do that, you give us plenty of opportunity to attack you again. This does not seem like the most devastating attack you've got in your arsenal, all things considered. We just gotta make sure we don't dodge too far away, lest we if we end up dodging too far away, then we end up being out of reach to be able to actually use any of our attacks again. Get in the middle. See, with hook shot, sometimes it doesn't go out. I feel like it ruins the flow a bit, but it's very much a problem with me rather than, you know, a problem between keyboard and chair. Where are we going? Hepcac or whatever it's called. Wait, hold on. Problem between... I don't know. Oh. Can we call him this? No? I guess we're back at the start. Maybe we've cornered him. Everyone else is going to be here with us, and we're going to do one fatal final blow and being like, take that, dude. We're all going to get, you know, it's going to be like Caesar, and it's going to be like A2, Crow. Or, I don't know. Oh, we can't go anywhere else. I was like, what if we went through a different door now? But it seems like that's not the case. Oh no, a final arena. Hello. Why are we here, Crow? Why do I exist? To follow the footsteps of the lords before me? To repeat the same things over and over? To what end? I suppose this is kind of different, though, so you're already kind of broken mold in that case. What's the point? If we all have to die eventually. I suppose that kind of gives it a point, doesn't it? I suppose I'll never know. You had to make your own point, and you know, you've only got so much time to do it. Because I will never die. What the heck? Final boss time is going to absorb all the soul. I hope if we die we don't have to do this entire thing over again, but I certainly see it's plausible. Ooh, listen to that guitar. The last lord. See, it's already predetermined we're going to murder him because there's going to be no more lords after him. Oh my word. Oh, he's a lot faster now. He's got some weird like framiness with his attacks. Just focus on dodging. Oh, it's this attack. Interesting. And he's probably going to use all his attacks now that he's got at his arsenal. Oh, we can't go upwards. I see. Oh, okay. Oh, we got full healed. I didn't even realise. Excuse me, dodge. Oh, okay. That was quite close, not gonna lie. Oh, you got me. You boomed me. Okay. Oh, I did just dive into a fiber. Okay. It's not too bad, this fight. At least he's very predictable with what he does. We're already about a third of the way there. The bomb nearly got me, but not quite. My nose is itchy. This is a problem. There we go, got an itching. Barely. Okay, this one again, run around in circles, dodge when we have to. And we're doing okay thus far. When he lands, get good old fireball on him. Something about his attack seems very framey. Do you not think so? Or is it just me? Perhaps my computer is not strong enough to run all these particle effects which is going on. I like the sort of interesting tech we have, or when he does a slowdown we can also sneak in a fireball. Oh god. Oh god! That was a bit faster than I expected. He's getting pretty low, certainly. I'd imagine he's getting desperate now. Okay, not bad. Just make some space. Laser, itch your nose. Dash if you need to, dash if you need to. Otherwise, just running in a circle is an okay job. I think I took damage there. I don't know what this is. Okay. Guess it's a good thing we weren't immediately next to him. Okay, straight into the fire beams. There we go, and a final ball to finish him off. I didn't expect we'd do that final fight first try. No, oh, it's not completely first try. We did die on the way. Please, forgive me. Sure. Oh, okay, you died. I thought we could like let you live or something and you'd be okay, but okay. Well, you're forgiven in my heart, you know. Hey, we got some soul. Today we mourn the passing of a being who shaped the very fabric of the world. Oh, this must be the gravekeeper. What's his name? Stedhone, right? The end of a lineage. The last Lord of Doors. Hey, we did it. We defeated the last Lord of Doors. We restored life and death, the actual constantly ongoing cycle back to the world. To some, they were a mysterious leader. Feels very melancholy, doesn't it? To others, a dark cloud looming over the world. We've now allowed all crows, I suppose, in the world to die. Although it does seem there was only like 4 of us, so driven by a desire to be greater than their creator. Oh, I like that. That's 6 rhymes. Driven by the desire to be greater than their creator, they will be remembered for the part event. For the soul incinerator. Ooh, okay, sorry. They'll be remembered for their part in the advancement of door technology. Very true. They did advance door technology by decades. Their ability to maintain order in a dying world. There's all the worlds we visited. Hello? And their unwavering determination to evade death. In some ways, you got to admire it, no matter the cost. But you know, do the end justify? No. Does the reasoning justify the means and the end? Not really, I suppose. But he certainly had a certain zeal to him. But hopefully, we can restore Grim Reaper to their own, or death. They're not called Grim Reaper in this game, to their own sort of peace. Oh, hello, soul. Their pursuits may have been unwise, but the will to live is deeply ingrained. Who is to say what any of us would have done given the same choices as his lord? Fair enough. Bow your head in remembrance. Pay your last respects. Everyone pay their last respects. My head is bowed. Apologies, last lord, but you have been forgiven. May your soul finally rest in peace. The time in this world is over. And the Reaper goes. I like his cute little wink. He's got a certain sense of charm, this Reaper, doesn't he? Ooh. So I assume this sort of unlocks the post-game for us, where we're just going to be on the sort of the epilogue of this game, the wind down, where we're basically just trying to unlock all the things we haven't unlocked before. Which always is a nice section, you know, you get to reflect or go over the areas that you've been to before, and sort of have it memorialised in your mind. There we go, Death's Door. Fun game. Very snappy sort of mechanics. You always like some very sort of like crunchy mechanics like that, I think. At least I appreciate it. I'm sure many people do as well. Game by Asner. Thank you, David Fenn and Mark Foster, I think I said. Thank you, David Fenn, for the design. Look, we got Barb, we got the crying person, we got, I forget his name, Jefferson. Thank you, Mark Foster as well. What is that guy's name? That's like the ogre, like Og or something. No Settled Tunes by the Forest People. Thank you, Fritz Olsen, Sarah Morris, Juan Abad de la Riva. Apologies, I'm not for great at pronouncing names. Thank you, Graham Goring, Justin Chan, Fritz Olsen again, and Jenny Brewer. Okay, there's hey, look, everyone's moved over there now to the crow's nest sort of area. There's Pothead, Devolver Digital, of course, and the publishers of the game. There's a lot of people. Oh my god, I'm not going to read out all those people. That's a fun game. I think it's got a very sort of cute style to it as well. It's a very intriguing style as well. I'm not sure how I quite describe it. But, you know, it's very stylized. Oh, look, hold on. There's a door. Wait, where are we? There's a strange door back there that we saw in the... what's it called? I can't remember. I keep calling it, thinking it's Forgotten Crossroads in my mind, but that's Hollow Knight. But the Lost Graveyard? That sounds about right. Where are we? I don't know where this is. The other places we've seen before, this is clearly somewhere in the Ern Witch's Mansion area, but I don't remember seeing this. Huh. I wonder if it's a place I missed. Or if it's an actual... It might just be that Park Square, and it has been a while since I've been there, so I can't really recall what it was like. You know, did we ever get any lore about these sort of like leaf buddies? Ones with their spooky... Well, not really spooky eyes, but you know. They kind of look like leaf snowman, if I was going to say anything. You know, if you tried to make a snowman, but you were like, oh, when you're not allowed to use snow or anything ice or water or frozen base, you'd have to use plants, I guess, the sort of thing you make. You know what they look like? They look like that thing in Japanese, I can't remember what they call it, teru bozu or something like that, where you like, where you want if you want it to rain, you like make this little like ghost thing with like a ping pong ball. You draw a face onto it and you like hang it from some rope or something, and it's meant to ward off a rain. And if you want rain, you hang it upside down, I believe. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not really sure. But that's a really fun game. I mean, we're not done with it yet. I'm saying like it's over, but I suppose we have reached the first sort of big endpoint. I don't know if it's like a secret final boss. I don't think it is. I think it's just post-game content, which is just some like secret exploration stuff, which is what this game does pretty well, you know. It has a nice sort of mix of being open worldish, but like quite restrained as well, you know. So it gives you a sense of exploration and like finding like small like nooks and crannies of that sort of thing, but while not being just like an utterly deserted open world where nothing really happens. Oh, hello. Stadhone, where are you going? Oh, there's a key left behind. I suppose that's a significant thing which we're meant to pay attention to, but Crow Gamer. Oh, achievement unlocked, Crow Gamer. Hello. That's not the right button. Well done, friend. I never doubted for you for a second. It'll take some time for the world to heal and the order of nature to be restored. We crows will aid him in process in any way we can. Awesome. Well done, friend. You got anything to say? You found all of our shrines. I truly hope the gifts they bestowed have eased your journey. They're very helpful. Won't be down to 1 HP or something on the last fight, or maybe 2 HP, I can't remember. In times of change, it's more important than ever for us to seek guidance from the Gate of Knowledge. Is this a Gate of Knowledge? I still don't understand what this is. Is this meant to be a reflection of like the Death's Door or whatever? Woo! That's a heck of an impressive feat, that, taking out the boss. I hope our lives don't end up worse as a result of all this chaos. I'm sure it'll be worse for a little while, but then, you know, it'll get better again. Jackdaw, thanks to you, the world can begin the process of healing and being rebuilt. I'm excited to see what comes next, aren't we all? Hello, Chandler. All this time spent in a meaningless job, serving a leader who almost certainly never cared about any of us. Dude, it's a difficult thing to process, but I am hopeful for the future of the workers I managed and the future of the world, although slightly anxious about what comes next. Change can be good, scary, but good. Ball plot. We're on our way from a horde of doors before the boss showed up. It's weird, these crows always know what's coming next. Kinda gets my guard senses tingling. You think one of these is the final boss? They say their info comes from a shrine to a higher power. Makes you wonder, who's that higher power? Another Lord of Doors? I dragged my favourite typewriter with me when we abandoned my horde of doors. I couldn't imagine my life without it. I'm sure it's heavy though. It sure is heavy. I was about to say, you don't know if it's heavy? Darwin Revolt? Well, we no longer have access to Soul Vault. I can still use excess soul energy to enhance your combat abilities. Well, we need a lot of soul for the rest of this, so... Oh, we can't talk to you. Strange. I think I'll round off this episode here then, and I suppose in the next episode I'm going to pull up a guide and I'm going to start trying to see what we can do to 100% this game. I'm not exactly sure what's changed, but we'll, you know, this will be a lot more of like a handheld process rather than sort of a discovery on its own. So you've got the epilogue of Death's Door, I suppose, to look forward to. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Death's Door. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.